Boom.
Hey!
Hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I am your host, John Harris, and I've got my right-hand man, Gabriel, as our assistant engineer today. And that sample you just heard was Escapist by Drops of Heart, who I've got on the show with me right now. They've got a new album called Stargazers set to release on July 22nd. And right now I'm being joined by Vadim to share some stories about the music and share more info about what Drops of Heart has got going on. So Vadim, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely great to have you on.
Escapist!
All right, coming back from the track Escapist, and I just absolutely love your guys' stuff, and I dig how melancholic the intro of Escapist sounds, and then obviously kicks in and gets super heavy. I'm curious, what is Escapist? Is this a story about a person in particular?
It's more general. It's about people who live in their dreams, who forget about reality, forget about their troubles, and they're floating into some cool stuff in their heads or something like this. And that's can be really sad, because people like this one, it can forget about people who loves them, forget about some important stuff in their lives, something like this.
Yeah. Is that a theme that runs through the album? Is that why the album is called Stargazers?
No, it's some kind of a part of story, but not in general.
Groovy. So people who live in their dreams forget about reality. I'm curious, is this something that you see a lot?
I can say that this thing was in my life, and I realize it, and I'm happy to realize it. I went through this thing, and now I'm happy because I can do stuff like this song, which that can be loved by some people.
Well then, let's go listen to the next track, Modern Madness. Now, when I listen to this song, it sounds like it's a continuation from the previous track.
First of all, it's one album, but this track has a completely different theme of its lyrics. It's more angry, maybe, and it's just about modern society, about I forget the word in English. I'm sorry. Addiction. It's about addiction of social medias, of smartphones, or something like this.
Okay, very cool. Definitely something that is plaguing society. And I mean, something that we could draw a connection to maybe even is, does the escapist escape into their smartphone or into social media rather than an actual a real conversation or a real person?
It's a great idea, I can say. I didn't think about this. Thank you very much for such a great idea.
You are quite welcome. Now, I wanted to chat for a second about the music because, when it came across my desk, the write-up said, melodic death metal, and something that really struck me was how well you guys were able to channel a very particular sound that, like Disharmonia Mundi, for example, or Dark Tranquility or Soilwork.
Or first of all, Dark Tranquillity is one of my favorite bands. I love them very much. I visited their concert when I was 17, and that was very great. I don't want to say about our music like just melodic death metal, because as for me, I love very different kinds of musics, and I want to and I want to mix all this stuff in one great piece. On the album Stargazers, we have electronic tracks and some kind of black metal tracks. Not actually true black metal, but something just like this. It's really cool to mix different things, I guess.
Yeah.
And in this way, new music must born, I think.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, when it comes to the track Modern Madness, if you dug the track and you want to check out the music video, then go ahead and go to today's show notes at www.therockmetalpodcast.ca. And Vadim, I guess my big question is, of all the tracks on the album, how come Modern Madness gets the music video?
It's a really good question. When we recorded this album, we have a strong connection with our sound engineer and manager, and I asked him which of tracks for you is the best tracks on the album. And he said that it's Modern Madness and Escapist. And we recorded these tracks firstly. And when we shooted the videos on these tracks, about half of album wasn't ready for releasing. We finished record after the shooting of videos on these tracks.
Cool. All right. Now, for those who dug the two tracks, Escapist and Modern Madness, we'll be super excited to know that on July 22nd comes a full album called Stargazers. Now, Vadim, these two tracks that we listened to, I know, are some pretty important tracks, but you mentioned that some of the styles can vary. So I guess my question is, what should we expect when we pick up the album? What is Stargazers?
Stargazers is, I think that it's the most important thing that we do with our band at any time, and it's a really different thing. We wanted to reach different moods, I guess. And first of all, I want to recommend this album to fans of European metal, maybe. Something that just like Dark Tranquillity or Soilwork. But we love to experiment things, and on the one of the tracks on the album, there will be even saxophone, for example. And metal fans who are ready for some sound experiments, I guess, they're welcome. And everybody who loves metal, who loves melodic modern metal, they all welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Now, is there any other news that you wanted to chat about, or anything that I missed?
Let me think. So we are going to release a video clip on the Escapist, and I think that's all, actually, because the coronavirus broke any plans of us, and it's actually all.
Okay, groovy. All right. Well, Vadim, thank you so much for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast.
Thank you very much. Take care about yourself.